Lobs it up, slammed down by Mobley. On Cunningham, just like Dean Wade did. Not as much size, but a tough one playing down. Jenkins connects on a vertical. Yeah, but that should have been a wide open layup. Mitchell, the handles. What a maneuver! Gets it inside, reaching 3 in the playoffs. And a 4-3 advantage for the Cavs. Jenkins penetration, the flutter, no. Rebound by Cleveland. Shake and bake from Mitchell. 2-man game with Harden. Mitchell against Harris. Lines it up. Too strong, overcooked it. And Thompson could not put it down. I tell you what, though, the Cavs have dodged 2 bullets with 4 transitions. Not for the board. Mitchell. Hard drive, loops it upstairs. Allen the catch, release, and the foul. For Cunningham. 7 to shoot. And Harris. Trying to make it happen. A beautiful spin. Comes up short. It's a slow grip back. Harris slowed it up. Danish Jenkins. He's gonna take it and make it a long 2-pointer. That the Cavaliers made for moments like this. Harden. Driving kick. Mobley deep in the corner. It's James Harden playing in his 187th career playoff game. The block by Thompson. Allen didn't see him. Jenkins 2-on-1. Harris accelerates at his fast twin brother. They could be lethal. Yeah, that would be scary for the rest of the league. And you saw the numbers in the playoffs. Scores didn't change. They took a look at the Jenkins jump shot, and they have burst fires. Short, gang rebounding. Allen grabs it, and a reload for Mobley. Strus, green light. Can't hit for 3. Cavs had missed their last 6 shots. Pistons looking for the lead. Harris, short. Allen 3 to shoot. Harden, does he realize it? I don't think he does. It doesn't matter. The 3 won't count. Too late. Excellent job by Detroit. Now on a factor defensively. Absolutely. Thurman has struggled with the length of the Cavs. Wade is in. So is Merrill. And Wade put it on the bench. They've got 3 good 3-point shooters on the floor around James Harden. Powers just lay in for the banker. It is not a shooting foul. Cleveland inbounds with 10 to shoot. Strus makes a cut. Extra feed. Wade puts it in. It's a good start for Cleveland. Step back Jay. Davis Jenkins. High in the air. Tipped up. So Duran patrols. Duran's playing with Erwin. Allen turns it over. Low pass. Lover. Europe was in finishings. Formed phenomenal 2 years under J.D. Bickerstaff. Stewart and Robinson in for Detroit. Ball fake. Merrill. Got 3. Dumped with Robinson for a game and lost. Good to have that shooting around 2 stars. Cunningham makes his move, puts it over Wade, and next. It looks like he could play for the Detroit Tigers today. Yeah, absolutely right. Harden drives in on Sasser and scores. Darrow, 1 dribble, fade, short. Tracked down by Wade. Shot clock doesn't reset. A hoist. It goes. And hit Mobley Sasser. On Merrill. And then, air ball, D. Wade turns it in. Through a 2nd and 10. Cut it out. Coffee right back for Novo and Herbo. Covered out from tonight's 187th playoff. The Nets is actually Dennis Schroeder playing in his 80 trill is yet to score. Harden has 3 yet. Cleveland's got a 5-point lead. Robinson fouled in 3-point territory. Duncan Robinson shoots it at 75%. At the free throw line, coming off the bench, has stepped forward and played with and misses on a 3-ball. And the Pistons have missed their last 8 shots. And Cleveland has got a 12-point advantage. Schroeder, Slant, Merrill, he sticks a 3. Out about. If Detroit will make a little bit of a run, this crowd will come alive. It didn't help them. If you want to dive deeper into this or any NBA playoff topic, stolen away by Cunningham. Off the inbounds from Harden. Just a lazy bounce back. Robinson takes it to the rim, and Schroeder was half of those turnovers. Just 5 turnovers so far for Cleveland in the first half. And 2 of those are 20-second violations. Bank shot for Merrill in the right spot for what was a pass from Cunningham. Harden gets the step, hooks it underneath, Allen the catch, and he lays it in. Pistons don't normally get these up. It's a 14-3 run. Lover, baseline delivery, he's fouled. Allen's in the conversation with Kevin Scott. NASCAR returns to Prime next Sunday. You highlighted 3 areas in this series. Turnovers, right now dead heat. The JB Bedford stats tell him not notice it up. He throws his head down. There was nothing in there. Don't believe the hit on the arm leads to the whiplash? I do not. A JB Bedford player. Sasser takes it away from Mobley. Angles in. Jenkins, corner puck. No. And the rebound now in his 3rd year out of Houston. Harden's jumper. It's off. Offensive rebound for Merrill. Merrill turned around. That comes up short. Allen's got the board. Rebounding numbers in favor of Cleveland, 20-14. The Pistons talking about the importance of the possession game. And it has been. Lead of 16 for the Cavaliers. Just under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Cunningham one-on-one with Harden. Blows by him and drops the foul. Little Caesar's a wrench. Sure did. It was not the most enjoyable games for watch. And that's going on the floor with 3 fouls. Cunningham now has 8 points. He's the high man for Detroit. Mitchell has 9. Harden gets it ahead. Settle in here. Merrill, no hesitation. He's got it. And the foul. Mitchell earlier. Now on the same Merrill. I think they've got to be up and either switch those aggressive. Handed off to Jenkins, one-on-one with Merrill. Entry, Duran, drives, Duran, scores. I like this. Oh, look where he cut it and dive. It wouldn't help him. Can he shoot the 3? I don't think so. Sasser. Too strong. Cleveland, averaging 110 points per game in those elimination games. They've got 35 points right now with just over 3 minutes to go first half. Jenkins is off the mark. Team Iron, who is not a great defensive team. Still on the pump during the season. And another nice minute led by double digits. They're currently up by 20. And inside, Cunningham out of the timeout. Gets it to go. Missed it. Thompson, quick outlet for Cunningham. Robinson ball fake. Robinson jumper, he's got it. He was defended by his forwards. You just gotta give him something to go with. 2 minutes to go. First half. Mobley drives in. He gets the lettuce, Sar Thompson, and he just went through it. The lead is 17. Harris missed it on the inside. And Devins James Harden has played in 2023 at Boston to last year at the Blazers on the set. So you'll see those featured at halftime. Wow! Yeah, I'll tell you what. The jumper doesn't go for Harris. He just cannot make a shot. Left hand, he's fouled. Well, Harris, they're going to have to plant her on Schroeder. Oh, yeah. Suitcase. Looking for it. Mitchell against Thompson. Drives and kicks. Mobley. Strong to the rim. Big shot goes. And by assist. Cunningham gets the personal. Jenkins in. Mobley. Cunningham switch. Mitchell now defending him. Cunningham swings it. Corner. Thompson, they need it. They got it. A 3. That's a hit home. Couldn't do it on Friday night. They get their second opportunity here in the Motor City. Mitchell, post fence. This is 14 turnovers. Tonight, 6 assists, no turnovers. And Mitchell is fouled by Thompson on the break. Well, that's probably the biggest stat, in my opinion. He's done a great job taking care of it. Also, Cavaliers have won 5 straight Game 7s. Go Duran one-on-one with Allen. Kick it out for Cunningham. 2-man game with Thompson. Drives in, missed it initially, but followed. And the Pistons changed things on the defensive end of the floor. Struce the bounce for Mobley. And a foul is called. Well, they like you. They want to take those away, but that Dennis Jacobs clearly holding. Allen couldn't dunk it. Strus is there for Mobley. Stop and go. Give it up. Allen. Off the bump. Oh, that's creative from the throw. 6 to shoot. Duran backs in. Double team from Harden. Shot clock winding down. Jenkins. The teardrop goes. A high-level defensive team. Allen knocked away by Tobias Harris. 3-2 developing. Harris will try to do it himself. He's fouled. No challenge from the Cleveland sideline. Harris at the free throw line. It was not a foul, but Harris still does not have a field goal. Oh, if Dennis Stewart could get going with some of his effort in it. Get into it quickly here. Harris cut off by Mitchell. Hand off to Cunningham. He tried, dishes. Stewart couldn't catch it. Minutes to go in the third. Jenkins turns the corner. Stewart the trailer. He lays it in. And a foul. As I've seen in the entire places. 70 minutes off the dribble. Swing. Strus a 3. Shoot. Rebound. Harden tracks it down. He gets shoved by Robinson. Heavily involved, whereas fingerprints are all over this game. Only 6 points. One of had been too much game time. And not enough Donovan Mitchell. You gotta know who your best player is. Because of all the activity, that isn't easy. And off the miss, Allen is there. The Detroit Pistons, they got outworked in game 6. Which is right, they got blown out. Allen at 18. He is 6 of 11 at the free throw line. Karis LeVert's in the game for Detroit. An instant offense. As he 76-59. 6:24 to go in the third. Quick move! And another turnover. Allen's got 20 points, 7 rebounds. Get it in. Allen is fouled. Up from Cleveland. Not at all. And here's the biggest problem. I like what JB talked about with their competitivity and then get outworked like this. And quite honestly, they get totally outworked tonight. They'll be only on Cleveland. Detroit, their starters are 13 of 37 shooting. It's 35%. Robinson off the bench and cut next to breathe. It's Donovan Mitchell is on the bench with 7 more foul. Yeah, Paul Reed needs to be the guy. Oh, Jarrett Allen with the crank. 3 points. Cunningham on the spin. Tipped up in the air. Reed controls it. Trying to create space and does. Warren's beat away. Strus the bounce. Nobody at home. Wade kicks it out. The Harden 3. No good. Box out by Sasser. Rifle opens up the floor. Allen sits. Mobley back in. Cleveland as well at the 4:45 mark of the third. I'll tell you what, that's 2 huge game 7s. Mitchell's been great tonight. That reputations in this league are earned in the playoffs. No, Jarrett Allen, get it done. Reed, the left-handed triple operating. 1-on-1 with Robinson. Mitchell takes the runway, crosses over, and keeping plenty of shooting on the floor, but somebody's got to help on that. And make Donovan Mitchell give the ball off. Robinson squares and hits. A 3 lead in the series. Mitchell swinging. Merrill ball fake. That jumper. Yes, sir. Ball. Rebound. Sasser stripped to the ball. They were looking for a call. Harden gets it ahead. Mitchell in attack mode. For 2. Mitchell wants to dance with Reed. 10 to shoot. Donovan Mitchell! Chef's Kitchell's this is as well as I've ever seen him play. This is not necessarily his biggest numbers, but I just haven't seen him play better than Sasser misses. Sasser rounding out the 5 on the floor. 8-0. Schroeder and Mitchell having a catch. 9 to shoot. Mitchell, the step back J. Money! Wow. Harris. stops, kicks. Sasser got a three. Nonetheless, they see it back. The boys are back free on Prime Video. LeVert goes 1 out of 2. Of Donovan Mitchell, off the dribble. Mitchell, the spin. He hangs, doesn't get the roll, but he's there for the foul and tumbles down. As Tom's line, Harden will check back in. Got a big hole to dig out of now. It's just been domination. Mitchell got him. It's just unfortunate. It's such a great season for the Pistons. Is gonna do Game 7 of the second round of the playoffs. Any day would have dipped as he comes off. It's just too bad that it has to end like this. Anybody who's been in cut it feels off. Ron Holland II now in the game for Detroit. Sasser drives and kicks for Holland. A spin. Like dirt. No. It sounded so fun. Now this is on a 3. Okay, good. We want to make sure everyone knows Dirk Nowitzki himself is not at the end of the road. You Holland lost it for a moment. Holland lines it up. Buries the triple. Mitchell lobs up. Put down by Myers in their own right. It's a very deep. They played better. It's really the better team. Hopefully sets up a great series between. All right, our presence does not dictate. I've seen you jinx a lot of shooters, so I feel like these guys were not helping me out tonight. I mean, Donovan Mitchell had a good born player in the NBA who did not play high school basketball. Tyson, the jumper doesn't go. Pistons won 60 games this season. They were trying to advance to the conference finals for the first time since 08. And Bryant, this is on the jumper, seeds in East. Went out losing Game 7s at home, Boston losing to Philadelphia in the first round in Game 7. James Harden trade was made. So Harden only played in the February game, and Cavs won that one by teams in the league. New York has been outstanding defensively over a really high level, but gosh, do we have some great matchups to watch. Donovan Mitchell and Jalen Brunson will provide plenty of 58 career playoff games, 92 more than the next closest team. You can feel it when that experience shows up, whether it's James Harden with 187 playoff games alone. That's, yep, but something for NBA fans to look forward to with San Antonio and Oklahoma City in the Western Conference Finals. Smith gets Mitchell. Remember the 2023 first round whooping that New York teams up where they absolutely drives. Bryant loses it. Get to that. Didn't finish initially. And now Porter will. Guys, how they outscored in the series. They just dominated Detroit in the effort areas today. And I have no prediction for the Eastern Conference Finals, but I do have a prediction looking at the Cleveland. And this topsy-turvy series belongs to Cleveland. A blowout Game 7 win in Detroit.